Good morning, Bitcoiners. This is Daniel from the Bitcoin Citadel, and today I want to talk about preparation as opposed to planning. One of my favorite quotes is from Mike Tyson. I love Mike Tyson. I bet he's a Bitcoiner. And he says, everyone has a plan until they get punched in the face, right? And that's true. Planning, right, instead of preparing is really two sides of the coin, right? And what you should do is prepare rather than plan. And by plan, I mean lay out everything, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, da, 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 right? Rather than investing in yourself, building your skills, reflecting back on what you've done, iterating, and moving forward, right? It's really the difference between my wife is a teacher, right? And I always hear about, the things in that world. And one of the things that really resonated with me that she came into contact with, and now is part of my life, is a growth mindset. As opposed to a fixed mindset. And I think that comes in here as well. You can think of making this grand arching 5-year plan as having a fixed mindset. The bad thing about a plan is if you get punched in the face, maybe the plan is over. You're off the track. The plan is done, right? It's too brittle. Whereas if you prepare and you build your skills and you move things forward, step by step, incrementally, and you look back on what you've done and you maybe change course a little bit, right? And you reflect and iterate. That's someone punches you in the face and that doesn't knock you off course, right? So that's where I want folks to be on their Bitcoin journey. Now, I think it's okay to have a vision of yourself where you want to be at the end of your journey, right? And really make yourself, that vision should be as if you were already there. That kind of powerful vision, very singular, but powerful vision, as if you were, living that life already. That's super powerful, but that's not a plan, right? So super powerful, having a vision of where you want to be as if you were already there, and then moving in that direction, taking steps in that direction, preparing yourself, right, to be that person as if you already were, right? That's different from planning, right? So how do we prepare on our Bitcoin journey? Here's some things to do. Part of the Bitcoin journey is being private about your Bitcoin. Never tell anyone how much Bitcoin you have, right? Try to be private about it. Private means only revealing things to people you want to reveal them to, right? Privacy, super important if you can have it. I'm not a privacy maximalist, as I've said. Black-pilled privacy maximalists, I think, are they're looking at the wrong thing, right? I think privacy is important, but it's not the be-all, end-all. So, how can we be private without being privacy maximalists? Well, we can get a private email, like a Proton account. That's free. You can get that. You can use Signal, which I prefer to Telegraph. It's an encrypted messaging tool you can have on your iPhone or your Android phone. You can custody your own keys. Super important in Bitcoin. As a matter of fact, probably the most important thing. There's people that I talk to, because I do talk to people for my business, and the biggest things I see with new coiners are they're scared. They have a lot of anxiety around holding their own keys and what to do next in Bitcoin. And that's where preparation comes in. How do you prepare yourself so that you can become a sovereign person? First of all, have that vision of yourself as a sovereign person now. And then second, start to do things like install an Aqua wallet on your phone, write down the 12 words, figure out a way to safely custody those words, to save that seed phrase as your backup, right? Buy yourself a signing device like a cold card queue, right? I don't have any financial relationship to CoinKite or Cold Card. It's just a really good device, and there's other ones too. Bitcoin only signing devices. Those are the ones that you want that are vetted. Cold Card's are not open source, but all the code is vetted, right? They're Bitcoin only. The whole philosophy of their company is the security of your private keys and your seed phrases, right? Seed Signer, another great tool, right? Foundation has great tools. There's a lot of really good Bitcoin only signing devices. Find one, get one, practice with it, prepare yourself to use it if stuff starts to go sideways, right? And you know how to use it, like the astronauts did. I guess I don't really believe they went to the moon anymore, right? But train yourself, prepare yourself so that you're ready, to review. Have a vision of yourself, where you want to be. And really, that vision should be you already there. Prepare yourself. Review your plan, review your preparation. I almost said review your plan, right? Review your preparation and iterate as you need to toward that vision, right? And practice and these things that you're doing. So when you need it, when you're put in the position that you get punched in the face, it doesn't knock you off, right? It doesn't knock you on the ground. You get right back up and you move forward toward that vision you have of yourself. All right, it's kind of a rainy, misty day here today. See a little bit of light in the sky. If you like my videos, like and subscribe. That would be awesome. I try to put a video out every morning, but if you want to, you can hit that notification button, and that helps me out. This is the Citadel Summer, where I learn how to be a content creator, and your feedback also helps. So if you've gotten this far and you want to do those things, you like my videos, my semi-coherent ramblings, which I'm hopefully getting, I don't know if you can get better at semi-coherent ramblings, but yeah, do those things for me if you want. I'll be out here all summer long, every morning, talking about stuff. And if you have something you want me to talk about, drop that in a comment, and maybe I will. Yeah, this is Dan from the Bitcoin Citadel. I have more and more people calling me up and booking time. If you want to do that, if you look down in the description, there's a link there. And my spots are filling up, but I still, every day I have spots to talk to me. So if you want to do that, do it. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.